of a woman in a head-on crash along Dixie Highway. Good evening, everyone. I'm Steve Bergen. 2 fatal accidents in less than 4 hours here in Louisville. One occurred on Dixie Highway in far southwestern Jefferson County. WLKY's Annalisa Gale was at the scene and spoke with witnesses. She joins us live with more.
Steve, several people who were traveling behind the 2 cars tried desperately to help everyone involved in the crash. They are saddened that, unfortunately, one did not survive.
We were the first vehicle behind them. Saw smoke and tires, squealing, and the collision, and we got up as quick as we could. We were about maybe 400 or 500 yards behind it when it happened.
Retired military veteran John Campbell, his wife Vicki, Brandon Rule, and Richard Whitus were some of the travelers behind this wreck on Dixie Highway near Catherine Station Road on Sunday afternoon.
According to witnesses, the driver of a blue Honda Accord was southbound on Dixie Highway. For some unknown reason, drifted over into the northbound lanes of traffic and collided with a silver Dodge Dart.
Police say a woman appearing to be in her mid-70s was driving behind the blue Honda Accord that collided with the silver Dodge Dart. The Campbells, Rule, and Whitus tried desperately to save her and the others involved.
I was on the phone with 911, listening to the operator. She told me what to do.
My focus at that point was to do CPR and chest compressions on her.
We switched out doing chest compressions and until they told us to stop.
That's when the woman was pronounced dead. The Good Samaritans say a 15-year-old described as her grandson was traveling with her. He was transported to University Hospital along with the driver and passenger in the Dodge Dart.
I have some combat experience with losing soldiers in somewhat similar fashion, so I took it hard. I cried, and it was just very difficult for me personally.
Whitus says the driver of the Dodge Dart appeared to be seriously hurt.
He couldn't talk, he couldn't do anything. The only thing that he could do to answer any of my questions were yes or no questions, and that was just by blinking.
And Steve, police say they do not know the conditions of the 3 people that are in the hospital, but the witnesses say 2 of the 3 were speaking. Dixie Highway is known for being a dangerous stretch of road. It has been the scene of numerous fatal accidents. I'm Annalisa Gale, WLKY News.